Hey guys, this is Alex with East Coast Divers. Right here we're going to be talking about some different issues you can run into with some fins or fin straps and some of the different things that you can do to helpfully fix them on the fly to be able to save a dive. So we'll take a look at this fin right here, talk about some of the different parts. First and foremost, we have the paddle of the fin, the part that actually does the pushing of you through the water. We also have the rail of the fin, which adds some stiffness to that paddle. As we move up, we run into the foot pocket, and then we run into the strap. Now, 9 times out of 10, maybe even a little bit more than that, if you run into an issue with your fin, it's almost always with that fin strap. Usually when you're going to pull that strap up onto your foot before hopping into the water, that fin strap's going to snap or break because of some wear and tear it's been building up over the weeks, days, years. So if you do run into an issue with that fin or fin strap, the best thing you can do is just have a replacement strap on you, or beforehand, just change that fin strap out with something that's a little bit less likely to break. Now, most fin straps are made out of a thin piece of rubber that'll thread through a buckle. And then you can use that to tension it down. Some of them have buckles that'll snap open so you can pull your foot out. Truth be told, you really don't need a lot of that stuff. Being able to snap it open or loosen and tighten a fin strap, it just adds places that your fin strap could break. Having something like this makes a lot more sense, where you have, like a tension bungee that you can pull on to get your foot into it, and then it just holds it in there. Even better than that, though, is to have one that's made out of metal. This is what's called a spring heel strap, and that spring is going to stretch so you can get your foot in there nice and easily, but because it's made out of metal, it's very, very, very unlikely to break. These plastic buckles even have a little bit of rubberiness to them, so if you were to break them or try to break them or step on them or smash them up against something, they're much less likely to break, which is really nice. So replacing with a set of spring heel straps is usually a good idea. Now, not all fin attachment points are made the same. About 80% of the fins on the market use the same style of post system that you can attach, most of the different fin straps to. But there are a few fins out there, like the Scuba Pro Jet fins, the Hollis F1s, basically all of the atomic fins that use a slightly different mounting system. There are some spring heel straps, like the XS Scuba ones that we sell at our store, that can mount to anything. They come with all the different attachments to mount them onto any heel, which is really, really nice. So if you had a pair of Scuba Pro Jet fins or Hollis F1s, you could put them on there really, really easily, which we would definitely recommend doing. Now, when you're replacing one of these standard straps with a spring heel strap, what you're gonna do to be able to get that off is you're gonna take the heel of your hand and you're gonna press into the end of the buckle there. So where the strap side is, you're gonna push that down into where the end of the buckle is. Now, if you have one of those buckles that does come apart, turns into 2 pieces to get your foot out, you have to separate those first. Those are actually designed so that when they're clipped together, they cannot pop off, which is good in itself, but if you're changing it out, you wanna make sure you pull it apart. This one doesn't have that, so it just pushes off. So again, the heel of my hand goes onto that buckle, my fingers go underneath the bottom of the foot pocket, and then I just push really hard, and it'll go through and it'll pop itself off. This has been done a couple of times on this one, so it went a lot easier than it usually does. Be ready to apply a little bit of force to that. What you can see when you look at the bottom of that buckle, you can see there's a big hole and there's a smaller hole, and it's connected with a little channel. What we're trying to do when we put it back together is put this post that's on here, all right? We're trying to put that through the big hole and then snap it into the smaller hole. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna pop the other side off as well. All right, again, you're ready to apply a little bit of force. That'll pop off, and then you can go through to put on the next strap. Now, before you go to put it on, just make sure that your hand grip is in the right position, that's facing up. If you put it on upside down, it's not gonna be very comfortable to wear. And what you're gonna wanna do works the same way with the big hole, small hole, and the channel. You're gonna place that button, that post through the big hole, and then you're gonna push and twist to get it to pop on. So there it is, I got this one on, I can even see it from the inside here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Again, I'm gonna push and twist to get that side on there, and now this fin strap's on here ready to go. You can see how easily that went. Now, if you are just gonna have a backup strap that you'll replace when your current strap ends up breaking on you, my recommendation is get a strap that has the buckle system attached to it, because it's not always the fin strap that breaks. Sometimes your buckle could be the part that breaks, and having just a strap on its own isn't gonna help you very much. All right, so that's it. All we had to talk about here, how to go through and quickly change out a fin strap or a broken buckle, just in case that happens to you on a dive, and some good backup pieces to have with you whenever you do travel. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. We're happy to answer any questions you guys throw our way. You can reach me at alex@ecdivers.com. That's the letter E, the letter C, the word divers.com. or you can give us a call at the shop at 617-277-2216. We look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, shout them out. All right, hopefully we'll talk to you guys soon.